Hello, hello. So, something I want to talk about, but first I want to say hello to the new people who have subscribed. It's actually been a while. I've been meaning to do this, but I got busy, and then the few videos that I already had finished and edited. So, it seemed kind of weird to add that, but hello, and thank you for subscribing. Okay, so what I want to talk about. I read an article in the JapanTimes that was talking about an article released in Friday. Now, Friday is the wonderful journalism source that brings us scoops like what Johnny's idol is sleeping with which underwear model, right? So, the article that I read discussing was about something that it kind of made me angry. Kind of got upset, and I felt I needed to say something and rant on it and share it with the world, I guess. Um, the article was saying that I think it was talking about a girls' junior high school in Fukushima, kind of close to the power plant there. Apparently one of the teachers or somebody handed out flyers outside the class to the students as they came in. And the flyer said things like, do you want to get married? How many kids do you want to have? And things of the like. So then in class, the teacher sees they have the flyers and says, if it's possible, and I'll read the quote, if possible, you better not marry or have children. This is what the teacher told these girls at this junior high school, apparently. And of course, the students are like, why are you saying this? And the teacher kind of like says, do you seriously think that you'll be able to live normal lives? And then he goes on about talking about how because there's so much radiation and that the government is lying and they can't possibly turn like everyone who should be a refugee and get out of the area, they can't do that financially, and there's not a lot of place to put them. So apparently they're lying and saying that this amount is okay when it's really not. So therefore they're all screwed and they should never get married or have children. This is a teacher telling these students this. That just made me so angry. And apparently the article kind of, if you want to read it yourself, check it out, So apparently there were other teachers in the area who were kind of doing this, or at least the article made it sound like there were multiple teachers that have this view and have been telling their students how doomed they all are. What is going on? Now, when I was in second grade, I remember having this teacher who basically separated the class in those who will succeed and those who won't. Can you guess where I ended up? Those who won't. Now, when my mom heard this and the other students' parents heard this, well, they had a field day. Oh my goodness. I don't get it. I just don't get it. These are teachers we're talking about that, in my mind at least, a teacher's job is to take that little light of hope in the future that all the children have, sprinkle some water on it, and help it grow. Now, what were these teachers doing? Taking that little hope and just going, we need to put some weed killer on it, and we need to put more chemicals on it, and we're just going to squish that. Now, granted, it's not like we had a lot of nuclear disasters in our history that we can say exactly 100% what levels are safe, exactly what this particular level, how it will affect you, and all this. So there's going to be a lot of unknown circumstances in the future. Just like 9/11, going back to that. With all the debris and all the things that were in the air, there was talk of being worried about the rescue workers and things. And I believe it was recently in the last few months. It was before I came to Japan, so over a few months ago. They actually added a death to someone who had some form of cancer, I believe, or respiratory disease that died. They added that person, him, to the official count of how many people died in 9/11 because it was a direct effect from 9/11. So here it is a decade later, and we're starting to see some of that fallout. We don't know what's going to happen with exactly what happened with Japan. I mean, oh my gosh, I don't know. And the teachers are the ones just squashing their dreams and like, you better not get married, better not have any kids, just be happy in your little hermit world. Okay. I don't know, that really pissed me off. But the article is there, you can read it for yourself and maybe see Rent a little bit like I did. Till next time.